It is good shit. And you can blame us before this. Yeah, you can blame us before this, lol.
It'll switch to the other traffic for tracking temporarily.
Hello there. You rejoined me in my natural habitat with Laila on the TV. So yeah, we are back. Sorry, I am fucking rippling shit over here. So we are back, it's the next day. I offloaded you guys here the other day. I don't know if I ever recorded an ending to that, but over, we are back. It's probably the next video, I don't know.
Ad placement, I might be a brand for
But we are back, and what's the plan of the day? Well, the plan of the day is enjoy fucking coffee. And the plan of the day is try and get the steering wheel, avatar, whatever thing to work. Which, I mean, I've now gotten the correct thing because my smart ass downloaded the source code instead of downloading the exes. What it is it's a application fully written in Rust. I don't remember the name, but I can put up whoever made it on screen when I go and check it. If you're in Aspy's server, you can check it out directly, but since I am starting to get into SimRacing, I thought I might as well try and get that set up for my model, although I may have to do some tweaks depending on, you know, tracking and shit. But theoretically speaking, I should be able to have the wheel renderer automatically snap my arms. But we'll see what I am able to do. So I'm gonna try and do that, and then edit IRL stuff so I can get it done, because I have managed to keep all my ingest to my NAS. And I could probably still ingest stuff to my Plex drive, but it's now gotten to the point where the last offload I did, I offloaded to my external SSD. So when I start having to put shit on my external SSD, then it's about time to start editing. So because I kind of want that external SSD as empty as I can be for when I head up north, since I gotta keep both source footage on there when I edit. But I also gotta keep the finished rendered footage on there, because unless I manage to find on some other form of VPN solution, which I may have one quote unquote in stock, the connection speed I have back home is just way too slow to send things over VPN back to my main NAS. If I can get this new VPN system, which Linus tipped me about, working, then I can potentially do that. Although at that point the limiting factor is gonna be the upload speed of my mom's network, which is like at its best maybe 60 megabits a second, and I'm now sitting upstairs, which means I gotta get a new Ethernet cable run up there somehow. So good shit. So what I'm gonna do now is enjoy a bit of coffee, then I'm gonna sit down on my computer, start batch renaming shit probably, because I'll probably edit, and then once I'm done editing and that is to export, then I'll start working on trying to get the wheel renderer to work, because I think it wasn't happy with, because I set VC phase to send VMC data to my main machine on 21, but I feel like for some reason the wheel renderer was not happy with the MTU. For some reason the MTU showed up as being higher than, you know, the standard 1536 or 1500, which my whole network is set to 1500, but I think it is because it's trying to use the same IP as my main machine. It like breaks or whatever. So I think I got assigned a dedicated IP to it, which is not hard to do because everything below 150 is static addresses. It's only from 150 and up that my DHCP server is running. So I could just put the bitch to like .80 and call it a day. And then it should be fine. So it's probably just my brain that was dink-donk at 5 AM this morning trying to do that shit. But oh well, I digress. Tonight I've actually slept fine, seemingly. I didn't wake up 5,000 times, lol. Let's see what my watch is saying. Tracking your sleep. Fear, we're looking at 72. 7:53, so basically fine. 6 hours and 54 actual sleep. Battery is probably about that. Yeah, I thought so. So we are back, and I have ingested one set of footage. I'm just waiting for a bunch of footage to upload from my phone, in case I need it from some other stuff. But we are back, and I just got done watching a video on the Mosa M-Booster Active Pedal. Been interested to see where that was gonna go and what people have to say about it. Of course, that is probably a bit away for me, unless it's like on a massive discount. The main plan now is a new shifter and then a new set of wheels and then a wheelbase. I still don't know if I'll end up going for a Mosa wheelbase or a Fanatec wheelbase. Whatever. Or something from SimPro or whatever. Fanatec and Mosa has kind of been my main two I've been looking at. So good shit. We'll see what I decide to do. At least tomorrow I am gonna take a pay-by-phone bill and then I'm gonna head to Elköp. And I'm gonna see, I don't remember if they have any Mosa stuff locally in store. I doubt so, but I have a slight feeling that some of the smaller stuff, like shifters, they may have in store. I don't know that for a fact though. So, but I will see, because if I can then just pick up one there tomorrow, instead of having to order it, wait for it to get in stock at Pro Shop and then have them send. I have a new toy tomorrow, lol. So good shit. Cause yeah, this Trust Master boy is, yeah, it's done. Lol. So, hello, we are back, and you find me in SimRacing Havens. So pretty much I've decided, now when I decide to grab myself a wheelbase, it's gonna be the Mosa R5, because sure, it's only 5.5 Newton meters of torque, but at least for the time being, until I get a bigger place where I can set up a proper sim rig, the R5 I feel like is the perfect, you know, middle ground. Because I have just kind of started getting properly into sim racing thanks to a certain Aspie. And I mainly do Assetto Corsa, and I'm mainly a street racing type of guy, or a street car type of guy. And then I also do many truck sim on the side of that. So I don't feel like I need like 15 Newton meters of bloody torque. And using that kind of torque on a desk, well, can go terribly wrong very quickly. If you're not reaching for that emergency stop fast enough. Granted, you can crank it all the way down to, 5.56 Newton meters in the Mosa Pit House software, but I feel like price, whatever, is that. Now it comes with this, with the SRP lights, which, well, if you're an avid SimRacing guy, you will already know that, yeah, they're not the greatest pair on the planet. So what I've been looking at maybe getting is the classic Mosa CRPs that's been revised. Because it has a 3-stage clutch and the angle of them, I feel, fits with the type of feel I want. The CRP2s, I feel, are too vertical. Even if I vertical mount them and whatever else. But I've also been looking at, because I know Aspie uses the Club Sport V3s. Or used the Club Sport V3s at least. I don't remember. I haven't gotten a response from him if he's still using. Oh well, I mean, I have an easy way of figuring that out. I have the VOD from our Assetto Corsa madness the other day. And after we were done in Assetto Corsa and he moved over to Le Mans, he was working on all these haptics and shit. Here was when we were like doing all the like haptics or whatever. So, good shit. So, I don't really remember. I don't know. It looks like he's using a pair of SimPro pedals, but I asked him in the whole setup sharing channel, so we'll see. He's probably dead asleep now, because he's in the UK, so, it's like 12 something for him, so probably asleep. So good shit. So here we are. So where are we? I have sorted the footage of one video. I got everything transferred off of my phone. Holy fucking heavens. I have basically half of my phone capacity soon back. Lol. Well, I got 366 out of 512. So good shit. I have not edited anything. I've just been sitting here geeking out or looking at pedals. Lol. Oh, it's cold in here, you say, you smartass. Oh, yes. Indeed, you're lucky you woke up when you did. Now, how the hell are we doing over here? We are doing 16,175 somehow. Okay, sure shit, I guess we're good then. Ish. So, first order of business involves this laptop. This Mac. Hello. Dink donk. I said dink donk. Yeah, I need a new label. I said ding dong. I guess we force restarter then.
Well, I feel like you're the working as fast as supposedly you should. But I get the keys to my new apartment.
Yes, you don't say it quit working unexpectedly. This thing was just roaring, lol. Oh well, while this bitch starts up. In here we have Lordy Havens of whatever else. We have contact cleaner, which I'm not really a fan of, to clean the potentiometer on that bitch. We have white lithium grease to lube up the quote-unquote load cells in that boy. If you can even call them load cells, the fucking springs or whatever. We have snacks ut. We do. We have a pair of work gloves. We have spray paint. That spray paint is for... and I also bought F-connectors so we can fix that bloody fucking other cable. So I can replace that whole shit with a proper screw-in, boy, for fan. Martia coffee filters, which you can't fucking find in a regular store anymore. Which is annoying. A new pair of work gloves for when I'm working on my car. Or whatever. Okay, so first order of, issue discovered. Is that... Oh well, these are already half-ass ripped, but I can't be bothered. I can't. So there we have work gloves with, rubber pads or whatever else. Then we have a new power bank, actually. Cause, yeah, the power bank I have is kinda not cutting it anymore, lol. So I decided it was about time to pick up a new power bank. This one was so cheap anyways. How good it is, I'm not gonna say much about, but I digress. It's a power bank nonetheless. It will do the job. Blah 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 blah. So there you go. So, how full you are by default? Question of the day. Oh, you're too strack actually. Oh! Ha! Daven! It's USB-C actually. Lol. So yes, this is my upgrade from this boy. This is a 5000 mega amp hour. This one is supposedly a 20k amp hour boy. So good shit. So yeah, this will be my new power bank for quote-unquote powering the GoPro whatever when I'm doing whatever, and also for charging my headset. I may still keep that one for that as it's smaller, but new power bank, it was about time. Salten Tingrat sent me a brev about that whole shit again. Then we have button lid. Button. This is for this abomination. Hello. So button. Button. Then we have the button faces for those buttons. Oh god, help. Stay. Then we have our 4 relays, which is gonna handle all of that. Then we have our 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 4 relay plugs for handling these relays. Fucking hell, brother, stay. Then you can like restart and ignore and then open all of that good shit. Then we have a new set of plugs. Primarily for this whole shit, since the plug's kind of fucked. Necolive and then restore. It should hopefully pull up my D-Brand Galaxy case. Did you save that or do I need to re-upload that? Okay, I need to re-upload that. Okay, because we're gonna order a skin and then a Galaxy S24 Ultra case. Whatever. We have nipple 1, nipple 2. This is for my car for doing the power wires. So you are for the car. I'll tell you what that is for the car and why in a moment. We have This which is like really for both. This is for the car. It is a new reflective vest. You go there for now. This is what the paint is for the car. This is basically the two blocks. So one of these will be spray painted black. The other one will be spray painted yellow. And what this is going to be is that we're going to find a good place in the car where we can use some self-tapping screws. Screw this through the chassis. And then clamp these on there. And then we'll have the yellow one, which will be our plus. And the black one, which is going to be our new grounding blocks for the car. So that does never become a bloody problem ever again. Good shite. And yeah, that's it. And some tip toys. So good shite. So yeah, as far as this whole button box project, we have some work to do, lol. But I digress. We are gonna quit this car because we don't need that. We have the S24 Ultra case right there. And then we have personalize/boy. We're gonna upload the image we like downloaded or whatever. Which is this boy. We are gonna scale it down a bit. So they're just about good shit. Design it, preview it, buy it now. Then that's gonna save and load all of that. Good shit. So then, technically speaking, I should have an account here at the brand I'm fairly certain about. I believe. Check out. Now if I just do shop pay, then I should be able to do this real quickly. Real quick and dirty like. Without too much of a problem. Come on, there you go. And that is your green boy. Then we put the green boy up in there, and we put the red boy up in here. There you go. Then we grab a relay. The good same old whatever the fuck relay that we all know and love. We have pin 30 and 85. Which is coil support. Wait. What is that? Why I needed to redesign these maybe? Hold up here a minute. 30 and 87A. That's 30 and 87. That's 87A. Hold up here. Are these wired differently, question of the day? Because it feels like they are. Or not. But what? Okay, I am so confused right now. What the fuck is coil on this bitch? Luckily these cables do far from need to be this long, so luckily that's a thing. But theoretically speaking now, if I touch this to the battery, theoretically speaking we should have a coil, right? Lol. No. Why? Oh wow, the relay is not in there, you smart ass. Because there is 85 and there's 8600. So yes, theoretically speaking now we should have relay active fancy shit. So plus relay B clicky, yes. So then the question of the day is, It's Biltema good shit. It's Biltema good shit. För fan. That's it. Good. So there you are, and then we have the Rocky Boy, which is easy to get out. So that is your there is your that boy, and that is your blue boy. Then we move around the green boy and the red boy, and I gotta do this to all of these boys because good shit. We have plus out, plus in, and we have a ground, and that ground is responsible for the lighty boy. Logo on here, put the button there, we have lighty boy with logo. That's why we need relays for all this shit. The button cap is getting sold separately from the switch, but oi grass broder. So button which was your last cover. Yes. Klonk. So button with button. Good choice, boy. I'm doing over here, brother. So, then the next thing to do is order the Mosa shifter and then quote-unquote pay the rest of my shit, lol. We are back and I have discovered that I will need to go in the car anyways because I need more fiber vagos and I don't have more fiber vagos up here, but I believe I have a few fiber vagos in the box I have in the car. I need like one more. I do. So do I have like a plastic bag of whatever caliber? Yes, I do. I do up in here. So, you are going in the car. You guys are so big, they will never be used in here anyways. This goes in the car, this goes in the car. This does not go in the car. Because it technically belongs here. With this whole shit. I don't know if I'll find the correct size cable school, but oh well. So, we need to go in the car. I'm just gonna go in the car right now just to... Hello. Just to find cable shoes. Or not cable shoes, Vago and potentially cable shoes. And then if anything, I'll go out later. If I decide to do the car tonight, unless I decide to actually try and go to sleep at like 4 or 5 a.m. Despite waking up at like 6. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna head in here. Real. Flipping quickly. Head in here because I have black some paint in the car, but I don't think I have straight black spray paint in the car. I don't, and I don't have primer, so here is, well, primer. Here is a primer which actually, you know, has shit in it. Lol. Here is grey whatever. Didn't we have black? Yes, we have. Well, black. Not very much black, but Oh well, we have another black in the car if need be. The main thing I wanted to get was primer. And that should be about it as far as for painting those blocks. Shall I take and bring that bloody silicone upstairs? Question of the day is I can do that oven before that becomes a problem, lol. I don't know. I'll bring a sketch pad just to scratch it up a bit. Okay, but I guess my whole is my whole shoe messed up? Let's see how cold it is outside, lol. Oh well. It's not like super duper cold, already it's windy. So it's not like warm, but it's not ice cold either. It's not raining either now. I'll be curious to see what the car says with this. Hello there, my friend. Lol. So this stuff can go in the back. We have this plastic here which we're gonna use for all of that. Then I'm gonna bring the battery for the heat gun. We have fallglock. It's not the most appropriate shit on planet of Earth, but a battery. You are saying max, but you're ice cold, so I guarantee you the moment I put the heat gun on you, you're gonna be like, nah, brother, I am cold as fuck, I don't wanna work. Vago box, what is it? 3 degrees. So, Vago. I believe I only needed 1 fiver, but I'll bring 2. I have the goggles I need for the rest of the operation. And then we'll come back to this whole car project either in the next video, probably, since that's like a whole another project. It is lol. That's why the door wasn't properly closed. So yeah, I don't know if this one is gonna last long enough to allow us to crimp this shit, but oh well, it's already down through strack, lol.
Now we'll see how this goes.
So doing this whole crimp business in here is gonna be a royal pain in the ass. As you can see, because it doesn't fully crimp properly, lol. Especially not on the 075 end, because shit's so tight. For heated windows, Okay. Sure shit. I'm not asking. There you go. So that is your bundle of cable for all of this controller, besides from this yellow one. So good shit. So now it's only ground to connect the buttons. So I've decided to just use these to connect the hot DC side of the buttons, and then just call it a day.
Yeah, there's a little dam here.
Yes. The good old trusty D5, she putting out some heat. So then once this is done, we can clean out the throttle and fucking lube the shit. If I didn't tell it already, this is after the GoPro footage or the phone footage, whatever.
I need more accurate nozzles.
Accurate nozzles. Lol. You don't need that much fine control, lol. Du har vært i laderen, men du er fortsatt bare 21%, you smart ass. Hallå där, welcome back to Neko Live Sim Button Box 12 volt System Design 101. Fast ass. Fuck indeed. Bam 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 bam. Klonk.
The car goes now, it's on the dock at least.
Yes. Indeed. And it's one last cable. And this whole shite should theoretically speaking be operational. Besides from doing, of course, reprogramming, but from an electrical, you know, wiring standpoint, this shit should now be all ready to go. So now we just need a few labels and call it a good day. I'm gonna fucking clean here. So we are back and we have done our coding. So we are gonna take and upload this to board. Arduino AVR Unos there. And then you are set to port 8, which should be fine. Compiling sketch. Okay, so you can't open the voice. Com4, can you then send it? Yes.
This is why I need more code.
Uploading.
Because getting this back
Okay. Then we go Com3 da. Or do I need to restart IDE maybe? Oh, well, it looks like it's uploading now. It's just gonna take a bit. Because it's 370 bytes, lol. It will eventually get there. Lol. Just gotta give it some time.
may or may not work.
Yeah, broder. Are you uploading? Not connected. Okay, I am gonna close IDE and reopen IDE because it seems like this thing is having the greatest time on planet of Earth currently trying to communicate. Ports. USB serial COM5. COM5. I know the problem because all my COM ports had not updated. There we go. Done uploading. So if we go in here now, we have all our status. So ignition off, ignition 2 on. Why are you saying my buttons are on? Question of the day. Have I fucked something up? Ignition on, else off. Excuse me.
It's one screw. This entire fucking rig. If I can get it out and then hooked, then it's good shit.
Okay. So it does not like to be hooked to digital too. Okay, so something is not happy. Or did I hook the ground to the wrong shit again? No, ground is hooked to ground. Then why the fuck?
Oh, I forgot this one is...
It is good shit. I need to do some research. I know the problem, because all my comports have not updated. There we go.
It's these that are kind of broken.
Done uploading. So if we go in here now.
So the question is...
So what the fuck have I managed to fuck up this time? Question of the day. Should theoretically speaking be nothing. Unless it's my mere attempt here, which is not making contact, maybe. Okay, let's upgrade to a fiber wagon. I think we're just dealing with, you know, shit not being 100% here. If we reconnect all of this into, you know, here, then we are probably gonna be fine. Well, for some reason all my buttons are saying on, despite button you saying you're off, which makes no sense.
What is actually going on? That is all in background.
Why is that? Or does it have something to do with this question of the day? Or does it have something with my plugs here to do? Okay, so it does not like using digital 2 then. So I guess we gotta do 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8. Because it may be that it doesn't have a pull-up resistor there, which might as well be the case. Which means we gotta move all the wires over, which is gonna be the royalest pain in the ass. Luckily I can detach that whole board to make that task a tad easier. I can. This is gonna make my job here a tad easier. Not great, but a tad easier.
No. Just don't fucking do it. Ever. But there you are locked in. So I should be able to get a lot of space on this side if need be. You are hanging good shit. Because that gives me some space to reach back in here and then do shit. Because what I can do then is actually release up this one.
So there we go. So now Digital 8 are you. Then we move. Because I think it uses ground fancy shit for some communication and stuff. So I don't think it's very happy trying. So I think that's why this thing is not so happy. Lol.
My question is how the hell it's gonna be to drill a din rail on the long end there, which is actually going to fit. Because
Oh god. Yeah, I fucked it up, bro, there. I think you are using the short boy, my guy. Okay, that is not the best seatment ever, but
using the short boy, so I may have to do the fancy shit in order to get this to work.
luckily these other ones are longer, da. So they are a little easier to deal with.
Okay, you know what? Let's do a trick first. That
Well,
is unravel the cable. So
it is easier when you know the other cables aren't in the way.
stop it between the cable and then just fucking
Oh my god, why are you so tight, bro, there?
because the cable is cooked. Then
Oh my god, past me, why the fuck? Did I run this bitch so fucking tight?
emphasize this at this point.
Cause every...
Do this in a full whack. This one has a main fuse there, and if shit really hits the fan, I can unplug it there. But if you're actually in a full-on fucking install, just don't. Because it can get spicy real quick. You can say.
Okay, hello, are you... Ah, lol.
Orange or brown?
Is that orange or brown, he asks? Well,
This is orange.
you would hope you knew that before you started.
You have no idea how much I'm sweating at the moment.
Yes, we do. Amen, satan.
Want to really do this? No. If this was planned out properly, none of this would ever be a problem. Or was it planned out properly? No. So where are we now? Well, we're here with the mess här. Are you green or are you brown? You are green, I think. So you are the brown. So you go back. Then you are the other brown. So you also go over there.
Okay.
You are the chunky green.
Well, now you're... Huh? Oh, wait, that's because I like haven't re-uploaded a new config, lol. That's why. So, I fixed it. I forgot it doesn't like port number 2. So we have ignition off, ignition on 2, button 1, 2, 3 and 4 off. So, if we go to ignition, why is that a thing? Don't tell me I've pinned all of these relays wrong now. For helvete. Because when I turn this on, the buttons are not supposed to be on. Now the buttons are supposed to be on. And then if I turn this off, then that all dies and these should all go. Fucking hell, you gotta be joking me. This shit is configured wrong. Why did they change around how their all adapter shit worked for helvete? So, I fixed it. Oh, you must be joking me. I just cleaned up and now you're telling me that this shit is all configured wrong. What the fuck? So is it the center then that goes to one of the pins? When you turn the bitch on?
It is in.
Or wait, huh?
I am sweating, boy. I do not like the looks of this. Then.
But then the green one must then be on normally closed now then. But how the hell does that make any sense?
Boy.
Because if I turn off ignition all the buttons go off. Excuse me, like is shit wired? Or is it this one that's causing us issues? Because that may well be. So let me separate these in case that's the problem. No. How does that make any sense? That should only power one of these. Why the fuck is that then turning all of these on? How does that make any sense? It does not.
This boy out of here.
What? That should not be turning on that. They're all input pull up. But does anything change if I turn on a button? No. How does that make any bloody sense in the planet of Earth? What the hell? Wow. Wow. I am smart, boy. I forgot to change the value it's reading on all the buttons. That's why. Programming error.
Good shit. Toasty shit. This. Yeah. Yeah. This is a great time.
So no, that zip toy was probably totally fine. So forth. So let's grab another zip toy and zip toy that together again. So after reconnecting my bloody washer again, because it fucking broke, we are on the way. Okay, so I could probably have let that lay for a bit more. Oh well, I'll flip it around afterwards, and then we have the tiniest little last piece to do. I've put on a washer 30 so I could wash my, you know, nicer like uniform type of clothes, or you know, you get what I mean, as well as my Visual Motorsports t-shirt and stuff, since I'd want that washed. So shite, and then we are working on the next last pancake. So we have pancakes, one is already devoured. So we are back, and I have devoured, well, 3 pancakes basically total. Or no, 4. If you count the one I ate while I was still frying shit. So good shit. So what I am gonna do now is head to a store real quickly, and then once I'm back, we will get started on the whole pedal business, which will probably sit over there and do, since I can reach from the steering wheel over to the other desk, so I don't have to disconnect it and reconnect it again before I record the video for gaming. So we are back, and if you guys didn't understand it already, I just now realized that apparently my O-rings have just disintegrated inside of these pedals. So we need a new set of O-rings. So I have demounted all the cylinders, re-cleaned them with contact cleaner. So now they're all just laying here, and then tomorrow I'm gonna bring, in this case, the clutch, because they're all the same, to the hardware store tomorrow, aka to Biltema, and I'm gonna stop by and buy an O-ring set, which has the O-rings I need to fix this. So we don't have more plastic on plastic, because first of all, plastic on plastic is not ideal to begin with. Second of all, my brake is making a hell of a squeaky racket, so yeah, so we might as well buy and do it properly and make these last until I get the R5 bundle. So good shit. So basically at this point, everything as far as stuff I'm gonna do here is done, which means the next project is the car. But I want to continue this the next day, so I'm gonna take and move this over into a folder and transfer that off and set this as not done. The same with the footage on my phone. And then after that, you guys are gonna see next video. Oh well, you guys are gonna see the continuation of this video, but I'm gonna then record the next video for you guys. And then I'll come back to you guys in this video tomorrow when we have the O-rings. So good shit.